Hi everybody. Isn't this filter just funny? I usually do not go on live at this time of the day, but I thought it'll be fun for me to show you how bright it is right now. It is 9 o'clock at night in Norway. 9 o'clock at night, and it's bright as day. You see? Yeah. So just thought I'd show you that for one reason. And the second reason I wanna just go on live is just to let you know something's exciting is happening right now as we speak. And that is, hey, what happened to my thing? Yeah. And that is Eurovision. So Eurovision is happening this weekend, and it usually coincides with 17th of May, which is a national day. And I remember the very first year that I moved, the very first year, which is 2009, right after National Day, right after 17th of May, Norway won the Eurovision. So tonight is the finals. Yesterday was the semi-finals, and tonight is the finals. And what happened during Eurovision is that I really don't like this filter, I swear. What really happens during Eurovision is that, you know, lots of families and friends gather around. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, this is so small. It's like spring. Okay, so what happens during this time, during Eurovision, is that lots of families who gather around, or friends who gather around and just hang out and then watch Eurovision together. So what is Eurovision for those who do not know what it is? So basically it's a song competition. So all the countries in Europe would submit a song, an original song, with a performance, of course. And the interesting about the Eurovision is that people feel that it's so lame. Some of the performances are so lame and so weird. But I think it's kind of interesting because it's just anything and everything that you can think of that people want to do on stage. And we are talking about, like, you know, people jumping around, not just dancing, and people bringing like a whole jing-gang of there was one time there was like a whole jing-gang of elderly folks dancing or singing on stage. It does not disqualify any group. I mean, you don't have to be a superstar to be part of this competition, and I think that it is very inclusive, and that's why I like it. Yeah, and it's so much fun. It's so interesting to think about. Just imagine that one particular song could be liked by almost everybody in Europe. I thought it's kind of weird that, you know, music combines music unites us in a way that makes it somewhat, all of us could have a universal taste. You know, that there is a particular attraction to a particular vibe or particular performance, and that as different as we are all across Europe, we could actually be similar in terms of our taste, in terms of what resonates with us, in terms of what we find entertaining. So last year was this lady from Israel, very cute, petite, she's very cute girl, young performer, and she is a little oversized, but she is so interesting in her performance. She had a bit of a rap, and then the song was also a lot of fun, and she won the competition last year, and which is why the competition is now in Tel Aviv, Israel, because the winner of the competition usually will host the competition the following year. So what's interesting about this Tel Aviv performer is that she was talking about how she used to feel ostracized because she's different. And now look at me, she says. I am performing in a global stage. You know, all those people who have been making fun of me and make me feel like an outsider, and now I am, you know, here somewhat uniting everyone in Europe. And isn't that a beautiful concept? And perhaps that's the reason why she won. One of the most exciting performance was also from Austria, where you have the bearded cross-dresser. He's not a transvestite, he's a cross-dresser. He's a man with a beard, but she dresses up as a woman, and what a voice! You know, she has what a voice. So yeah, and the winner was Austria, so that was very memorable. So what I find about Eurovision is, for me, is really about inclusiveness, and talking about that, a lot of people are also boycotting this year's Eurovision because it's in Israel, and as you know, Israel is in Bethlehem, and as you know, Israel is politically a very politically, how shall I say, challenging location. That's just the way it is, and because of that, there has been a lot of calling on people to boycott the competition. So I'm just putting it out as it is. So that's what's happening. But for the others who are not boycotting, it's you know, the celebration as usual. Like I said, I think Eurovision has a way of uniting people and gathering people around, being inclusive. And I think for Norway this year, Norway is in the finals, which is very exciting. And I guess it's also nice to know that, you know, people all over Norway and all over Europe are just gathering around and just cheering for their favorites. I was told in Iceland that Eurovision is a very serious thing, that people don't even drive their taxis during Eurovision. That serious they are. That during Eurovision, the streets are quiet because everyone's at home. You know, making popcorn and pizza and drinks, and families are gathered around. It's that serious. And someone even told me, you know, in Iceland, during Eurovision, there are even very little taxis, or no taxis are being driven out on the streets. It's ghost town. Everybody's home, just cheering on watching Eurovision, how serious it is. So there's pros and cons, I suppose. You know, I think Eurovision has always been a political event, wherever the event is. So that's that. But at the same time, it unites, and it does not discriminate any particular kind of performer, and that's what I like about it. You know, anybody could make it to the top. At the end of the day, it really reinforces this whole mindset that we are very much more alike than different, all of us, not just Europe for that matter, all over the world. We may be different in terms of our looks and our skin color, but deep down inside, we're all very similar. We all gravitate towards the same thing, and like it or not, we all somewhat are rooting for the underdogs. You know, this lady who won last year in Israel, she looks different, she sounds different, she's somewhat like the underdog to won, but she won it. And the same with the Austrian performer, you know, the cross-dresser who has a beard, all dressed up as a woman, very sexy dress and all that, but then she has a beard. So she's your outlier, your underdog, but she won. So that's what it's all about. I think it's just a heartwarming thought in that sense. Alright, so that's it for me now. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye. I just love this filter. How do I come out of this now? Goodness. Okay, bye. Enjoy your Saturday and Sunday. Bye.